Greetings, I am Sharman, here again with an important message regarding the accelerated changes on Earth. These changes are primarily occurring because of the fifth dimensional energy fields that are flowing deeper and deeper into your atmosphere, as well as into Gaia's core. It is primarily those who have calibrated their consciousness to the resonance of the fifth dimension that are able to consciously experience these fifth dimensional, perceptual fields. We, your galactic family, ask that those of you who are able to perceive these fifth dimensional waves of reality assist Gaia to ground them into her planetary core. We also remind you to document the manner in which you can perceive these fifth dimensional, and beyond, energy fields, so that you can assist others in remembering how they can perceive these fifth dimension energy fields. It is through documenting your interdimensional perceptions, and sharing them with others, that you greatly contribute to the process of recognizing the shifting frequency of the myriad energetic flows that are now occurring within your daily life. These shifting frequencies are similar to swimming in a natural body of water in which there are warm patches of water and colder patches of water. Since it is the water, you will not see an outline around these different temperatures. It is in this manner that you will perceive a difference between the third, fourth and fifth dimensional energy fields. Also, your body, your thoughts, and your emotions will innately resonate to the frequency of these energy fields. For example, when you enter into a fifth dimensional energy flow, you might suddenly feel very happy, loving, and feel as though someone is trying to communicate with you. Then, as you move through that energy field, you may fall back into your normal 3D life. However, the more that you consciously experience these higher dimensional flows of energy, the less the third dimension will feel normal. In fact, as you experience more and more fifth dimensional energy packages, which are wafting into your awareness like a sweet breeze or a ray of sunlight that moves across your face, the more you will consciously or unconsciously seek out these fifth dimensional energy flows that are increasing day by day. As these energy fields increasingly intermingle with your third and fourth dimensional energy fields, humanity will increasingly become aware that something is different. At first, only those who have expanded their consciousness to encompass the fifth dimension and beyond will be aware that these higher dimensional energy waves are flowing through, and intermingling with, your daily experience of reality. However, the term reality will take on new definitions. Within a third dimensional reality, one does not think of their reality. Instead, they merely call it life. On the other hand, as you begin to have more multi-dimensional experiences, you will increasingly perceive that there are many versions of reality that are all occurring within the same now. We ask that you take a moment in your busy day to consciously acknowledge these higher dimensional waves of energy. We also request that you share the most intimate parts of your ascension process with others. Yes, you are indeed within the active process of planetary ascension. But, within the now, you do not need to be a famous leader or a martyr. Within these current waves of ascension, as there have been many ascension waves in preparation for this now, you can stand tall within the ever-expanding knowing that Gaia is ascending. Within this now, you do not need to be a leader or any form of a special person. Now it is the regular people who are feeling the energy fields of ascension as they move through their regular life. Unfortunately, many humans are not aware that what they are experiencing is an ascension wave. Instead, they may suddenly experience a feeling of deep, unconditional love, a growing sense of responsibility to help others understand and accept what they are experiencing, and/or an inner call to accept, integrate, and share their experiences with others. More and more humans, and of course, all the plants, animals, insects, etc., are beginning to consciously feel the energy fields of ascension. These ascension energy fields are calling you to let go. Primarily, you are being asked to let go of your attachment to the third-dimensional dramas of physical life. On the other hand, these dramas, problems, disappointments, and mistakes are the foundation of your ascension process, as they represent that which is being released. Hence, we ask that you let go of judging yourself or your process. There is no better way to move through your ascension process. There is only your way. Remember that Gaia's operating system has been based on forming strong individuals. Now that the fifth-dimensional energy fields are increasingly wafting into your daily life, it is the now to release all self-judgment and to unconditionally love yourself. If you find there are any portions of your personal life that you cannot love unconditionally, then please transmute them with the violet fire. The reasons for your self-judgment came while you were lost in third and fourth-dimensional energy fields. In fact, you will increasingly be called on to differentiate the third and fourth-dimensional energy fields of polarity, separation, time and space from the fifth-dimensional energy fields of unconditional love and unity with all life. If you find yourself engaging in a third-dimensional energy field, please remember to blaze the violet fire to transmute all shadow into light, light, light. Then you will assist Gaia greatly in her process of planetary ascension. If you align your personal energy field with the incoming fifth-dimensional energy fields, you will begin to consciously perceive the incoming fifth-dimensional energy fields. Then, be sure to ground these perceptions into your physical form, as well as in the physical planet of Earth. We ask that you direct your attention toward the higher dimensional energy fields because, where your attention is, there you are also. The more you have conscious interactions with fifth-dimensional energy fields, the more you will become accustomed to the resonant feeling of the fifth dimension. You have remembered that if you align your conscious attention with the fourth-dimensional energy field, you will enter that fourth-dimensional resonance of reality. In the same manner, when you align your conscious attention with the fifth-dimensional energy field, you will enter that reality. Within the now of the fifth-dimensional here, your choice of perception is directed by your state of consciousness. Simultaneously, it is your state of consciousness that sets your choice of perceptions. Yes, you are choosing your state of consciousness and your state of consciousness directs your choice of perceptions. You could not be aware of this fact while fully immersed in a third-dimensional reality. A third-dimensional reality is based on time, space, and the various forms of cause and effect. Your third-dimensional reality has appeared to be caused by your thoughts and emotions. Your third-dimensional consciousness is not able to realize that you can choose your own thoughts and emotions, much less that you can choose to create the frequency of reality that you chose to perceive. Your third-dimensional expression of self is not able to recognize that you are creating your outer world by your frequency of thoughts, and the frequency of emotions that you chose to accompany these thoughts. Fortunately, more and more of our grounded ones are expanding their consciousness beyond the third and fourth dimensions of time and space, and into the fifth dimension of here and now. With no time to deeply ponder your choices, and no space for you to travel in order to achieve your goal, the fifth dimension, if often perceived as a fleeting idea, a blink of an eye, or an idea that flows through your mind more quickly than you can understand it. There are many updates within the third and fourth dimensional operating system that are preparing your physical system for the full download of your fifth dimensional operating system. More and more humans are remembering how to activate their innate fifth dimensional operation system and interface it with their Earth vessels. When you download a new operating system into your computer, or if you even download new updates into your computer must adapt to these changes. If you do not adapt to these changes, you will not be able to use your computer to its greatest ability. If you do not download the updates, your computer will not be able to merge with and use the future updates. This is where the letting go comes in. In order to fully update your consciousness to recognize, read, and integrate the fifth dimensional upgrades that are flowing into your transmuting reality, you must let go of your old manner of perceiving yourself and your reality. When you accept these downloads, you are no longer just a 3D human because you have initiated your conscious return to your multi-dimensional human. However, you must release your old programs before you can fully embrace your new programs. If you cannot release your attachment to your third-dimensional expression of self, you will not be able to perceive and fully download the fourth-dimensional upgrades that are flowing into your reality. Then, when a fifth-dimensional upgrade comes into your reality, you will not be able to download it, as the needed foundation of the fourth dimension is not available. Fortunately, all fifth-dimensional energy packages, or downloads, are free of time and space. Hence, the download of the fifth dimension does not need to occur during any particular time period or in any particular sequence. On the other hand, your process of thinking often needs to follow a time and space format because that is how you were taught to think in your third-dimensional reality. As you know, there are many savants and or geniuses that have been able to break through the third-dimensional time-space barrier, and expand their daily awareness into the fifth-dimensional here and now. Furthermore, many of the new children that are being born are already calibrated to perceive the fifth dimension as their primary reality. It is the challenge of the parents of these children to recognize that it is their child that will teach them as much as they will teach their child. We galactics are volunteering to assist humanity's ascension process by taking Earth vessels at an ever-increasing rate. In fact, we are offering special instruction for humans wearing a three-dimensional Earth vessel who choose to visit our ships in their night body or during their meditations. Many of these humans are not consciously aware of these visits, but they often wake up with unusual dreams. Then, as they go about their day, they begin to realize how their state of consciousness greatly influences their perception of reality. For example, a low state of consciousness will put one on alert to guard against what may go wrong. On the one hand, a higher state of consciousness allows one to relax into the safety of remembering that they are eternally guided and unconditionally loved. This sense of safety creates a higher state of consciousness. Then, these higher states of consciousness create conscious perceptions of higher frequency realities. On the other hand, fear creates a downward slope that lowers your state of consciousness, which creates more fear, which creates a lower state of consciousness, which diminishes your higher dimensional perceptions. If you can be consciously aware of the energy fields that you are choosing to download into your consciousness, you will be more and more able to choose the reality that you wish to experience. There is no right or wrong way to interact with the third and fourth dimensional energy fields, except to be conscious of the frequency of energy that you allow to merge with your aura, and hence, your third-dimensional Earth vessel. Your Earth vessels need extra attention within this now because they are in transition. There is an innate message that goes off in your minds that is saying, ascension has begun. Your body can receive that message long before your mind, because your body does not think like a human. Your body perceives reality via the same unity consciousness as Gaia's plant and animal kingdoms. All of Gaia's beings and plants live in unity with their environment. Therefore, they have no sense of separation. Yes, there is predator and prey, which are organized in third-dimensional patterns of fight or flight. But, the animals do so for protection of self or others, or for survival. On the other hand, many humans go into fight to get money and have power over others. The plant and animal kingdoms, as well as the ascending humans, are aligned with all of Gaia's creatures to expand the frequency of Gaia's resonance into the fifth dimension by recognizing, accepting, and downloading the fifth-dimensional energy waves into their physical form and into the physical form of Gaia's Earth. There are many reports of how predator and prey are forming intimate bonds with each other. What do the animals know that people do not? They know how to read the energy fields. How can an animal read? The answer is that plants and animals feel, perceive, know, and live within the flow of the One. Because they live within the flow of the One, they automatically accept all the higher dimensional downloads without thought or judgment. They are one with the planet. Therefore, they perceive no separation between themselves and their planet. In fact, many members of the plant and animal kingdoms perceive the connecting energy fields that connect all life. They perceive these energy fields because they have not been told that they should not or could not perceive them. For many millennia, humans who remembered their true multi-dimensional self and dared to give service to others were burned at the stake, outcast, and harshly judged, because they could perceive what others could not perceive. Why did this occur? Why were humans judged and harshly punished for perceiving the higher dimensional energy packages? The answer to this question is that people who could perceive, interact, and communicate with their higher expressions of self, could not be controlled by the Dark Ones. Therefore, the Dark Ones had to kill those who could perceive the higher light. They chose to kill them in very public fashions to warn the others to never expand their perceptions into the higher dimensions of reality. Because of their dark history, humans have learned to doubt what they see, hear, smell, or touch. Therefore, many humans lost their instincts, and lost their ability to perceive the myriad versions of reality that resonate to the fourth dimension and beyond. There has been so much power over others, over humans, by the ruling hierarchy, that many men and women have lost their true sense of self. Without a strong sense of self, a human does not have a history that pulls them into the one of all that he or she has gathered during their myriad incarnation. Each incarnation is much like a page that is written into your ascension book. Whether or not your ascension book is physical, does not matter, as your ascension book is written within your own multi-dimensional aura and eventually copied to a third-dimensional earth vessel. With the mental focus of meditation, as well as the unconditional love that you send to yourself, you can perceive, understand, and even enter into these fifth-dimensional energy fields. Please remember that you will perceive these fifth-dimensional energy fields in the same manner as the plants and animals perceive them. The perception, recognition, and acceptance of these fifth-dimensional and beyond energy fields will pull you into the one of all life and the here of the now, in which you are writing your own ascension book. As you write your ascension book, please share it with others, practice living what you have written, and loving what you that has remembered to perceive. Flow into your own process and assist others to enter the ever-increasing fifth-dimensional waves of light, love, and hope. Blessings. We, your galactic family, are always here within your fifth dimension now.